have
tips for losing weight.
What's going on, guys? Today I want to share with you a few tips for losing lower back fat. Before I dive into the tips, I just want to start by saying we have absolutely no control over how our body gains, loses, and stores body fat. So please keep that in mind. Alright, so when people are trying to lose weight, one of the first things they say is that, I'm eating healthy right now, I changed up my diet, I've been trying to eat healthy, this and that. But what I want to ask you is, like, what is healthy? You really need to figure out what the true meaning of eating healthy is. And it varies from person to person, and in today's world, what is often marketed as healthy is sometimes not the best thing for you. Alright? So you really need to dig deep and find out what is healthy food. A simple answer to that is food that is minimally processed. All right, just happy I was able to say that in one go. But once you get that done, the next step is trying to track how much you're actually putting into your body. All right, the best way to do this is by getting a food scale. By the way, if you need a food scale, I can supply it to you. The best way to do this is by getting a food scale, and you weigh your food, you weigh everything that's on your plate. It's not going to take long. If it takes you an extra 5 minutes to take out your food, that's going to be long. It's really not as hard as it seems. If you're really serious about losing weight, you definitely going to want to invest in a food scale. Now, you don't even need to be on a food scale for the rest of your life. My personal suggestion is to do it for a week, 2 weeks, maybe even 3 weeks, so that you get accustomed to the amount of food and the amount of serving sizes that you should be eating to hit your goals. And then moving forward, you'll be able to have an idea in your mind at least about what you should be doing. The next tip for you is to just be patient. All right, now think about this. If you have a roll of paper towels and you want to get to the last paper towel on the roll, how do you get to that roll? How do you get to that piece of paper towel? You have to go from the top and take off one at a time, one at a time, one at a time, slowly going around, until you get to that last roll. Now that last sheet is the stubborn body fat that we all want to be gone just like that. You really just need to be patient. All right, the lower belly fat, I'm talking about the arm fat, the lower back fat, all these fats that's in the places we just want to boom disappear. You really just need to be patient, and the best way to do this is by using a sustainable approach. There's a lot of crazy diets. I always talk about these crazy diets out there that people go trying, and they lose 10, 15, maybe even 20 pounds in 1 week. And then what happens, like, it's really extremely challenging to stay on these diets for a long period of time. So you do it for maybe a week, maybe a month, and then a handful of people, I'll even say the majority of people, just eventually get tired and they stop because it's not sustainable. And then what happens when you stop? All of the weight they just lost comes right back on. And in order to get to that last sheet of paper towel, that last sheet of belly fat, it's going to take time. That weight you're trying to lose did not just magically come onto your body over a month or maybe over a week. It took probably years. So why do you want to just lose it instantly? You just need to be patient. It's going to take maybe 6 months, maybe even a year or more to lose and look the way you want to look. So you need to find a sustainable approach that you can do for a long period of time that will allow you to gradually lose the weight, and achieve that body that you're trying to achieve. And guess what? Once you do achieve that goal, it's the results that you achieved are going to stay on you. It's not just going to come back on and then the fat just reappears. It's going to stay on you because you took your time to lose the body fat bit by bit, and it was actually body fat that you lost. That in itself is a whole next topic for another day. So just please keep that in mind. Use sustainable measures and just please stay patient. Tip number 3 is finding different ways to track your progress. I've said this before in a few videos. You don't need to be glued to the scale every day, maybe not even every week. You can use a measuring tape. You can take pictures of yourself. You can maybe try on a pair of jeans or a jersey that's fitting you tight, and you know, okay, I'm gonna keep trying this on to see how it fits me a month from now, 2 months from now. You can also track your flexibility, your mobility, your stamina, all of these different areas, your energy throughout the day, your sleep. These are all areas that you can measure to see progress. It's not always in the scale. Like I always say, the scale fluctuates throughout the day for so many reasons. I have a whole video on this by itself, so don't get glued to the scale and then you see this number on the scale that you didn't really expect to see, and now your day is ruined. Your self-confidence is a bit lower. You're not motivated to go back to the gym because you feel like all your hard work was just wasted. Don't always depend on the scale, you know. So there are all those other options that I mentioned before. You can try those and keep doing it. Use all these different ways to track the progress so you see yourself moving forward. It's not just you looking at moving forward in different areas. Sorry, it's not just you looking at the scale and looking at this number and this number just controlling your whole life. Don't be like that. Now that was 3 tips on how you can lose lower back fat. If you do feel like you need some extra support where nutrition is concerned, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm more than willing to help you in this area. So thanks for watching if you made it to the end, and I'll see you in another one of my videos.